at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Buffalo Bills. The seats are shoveled, the fans ready for a snow game here in Buffalo. And we're off and running from Western New York. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Allen on 3rd down. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Now, we all knew the weather was going to play a factor here, Brock. Only took one drive to see it happen. That's an immediate interception with a little assist there from Jack Frost.
Yeah, these are days that you wake up, Kate, if we were at these team hotels, the defensive players wake up and go, yeah, football weather. Offensive guys go, oh, please.
Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down now, ball at the 33. The pistol snap, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Quan Jones with a tackle on that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one not close to where it had to go. And this drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's out in the clear. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference.
It's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Darnold. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in balance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And that gives the Seahawks the first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock. And that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They'll have it 2nd and 8. From the gun, Darnold. Through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead to 7. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. And it's picked off, but oh, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds. So no interception, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Allen. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First down from the 42. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First down throw for Allen. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Putting a receiver in motion. Allen to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Middle.
3rd and long for him here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
This is ahead for about 5. Ed Oliver there to make the stop. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Tried setting up the screen, but this is intercepted. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
The Bills are lining up for
Allen looking to throw this. And now down he goes. He's sacked, and they're unable to tie this game.
Score Seahawks 14, Bills 12.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Donald coming back after the pick. Getting out to his left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Now Darnold. This is a heater going deep. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Connection made to Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now Darnold off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. And again, it's Darnold. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
6 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away. Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got third and long here. Here he goes, third and long. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Over first and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next two snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Another one for Cook. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
And up to Cook here out of his own read. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Here's a give to Cook. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
Hey, 19!
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense to the line fast.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Allen
line.
now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That one's cut along the left sideline. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Allen setting up play action. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Seahawks up by just a couple of points. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Darnold. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
A throw right side, finds Cup. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
They've got a man in motion.
What's that?
Throwing now. There's a screen for Cook. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll run it with Cook. And tough to run it just how he wants to amidst these elements. Defense on and behind that line of scrimmage. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
And a timeout arrives with just 4 seconds left. And a possible game winner upcoming. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a 36-yard look for him. Oh, he missed it! The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And that miss extinguishes the last chance they had in this game.
Well, Kate, with my wide-set eyes, I can look over these entire stands, and it's about a 50-50 mix of people. both making a max exodus to their cars, and those sitting in stunned silence after that game winner failed to connect.
Here's a design run. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And in a game that the weather certainly made a throwback, these teams fought it out at that line of scrimmage. Points were hard-earned. Each yard was hard-earned. Everything about this win, Brock, earned down there in the cold and snow. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. It's a foot race. And he won't get all the way into the end zone as he's out of bounds, but not before getting it down inside the 10.
Wow. All week long in preparation for this game, you've preached how you're going to stop what they're going to throw at you. But to open up a game almost in goal line situation, I'm not sure that was on the top of their chart.
And he's got it. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
And their coach told us the other day that they wanted to get him in a nice groove right out of the gate. And one way to do that, give him quick throws where he get the ball out of his hand in a hurry, as he did there.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A.J. Barner there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10.
Ready,
just shy of the 30.
Blue 32. Black Ultra. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Boy, Charles, a lot of action right out of the gate. The two teams barely off the buses. We've already had the touchdown and now the interception.
Yeah, whatever happened to the feeling out process? You know, kind of throw a few jabs out there, kind of circle the ring a little bit. Both of them throwing haymakers right out of the gate. And the second one was an interception that may cost him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. A gain of 15. First down, Seattle.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Open man left side, Shaheed has it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, it turned into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
On the RPO, he'll keep it in zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Barner. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Well, now how about this return? And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 4th, ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
25 yards on the play. And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Smash.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Packers are back within a score. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. A gain of 5.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And some space here. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 45 yards. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
double.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Check view. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Green. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. So here's a 3rd and 14.
Brings up 3rd
Black
down.
Ultra. Red. Cycle. Set.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a first down as he stopped at the 48. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Here we go. 52 blue. Smash. Red. Rail. Yellow. Ultra. Hut.
Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up
Green
2nd
Jack.
and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. Open man is Barner, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. points not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
50 Fury. 6 Mega. Blaster. 6 Black Shot. Striker. Check. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Counter play with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Red, cycle. Ready?
Love now. Got Dobbs over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Already know how it go. Already know I got shit on go. Money calling, gotta go.
Green Jack. Ready?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Let's go now.
From the 27, Love. Incomplete.
Intended for Tucker Brown. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 60 red. Rail, yellow. Blue striker. Needle blue.
Operating from the gun. Love. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
after the interception. Here's Darnold. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Darnold. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Seattle. 56 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Walker now at 1st and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Now Darnold. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Partner, like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little
touchdown! Cooper Kupp, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Jason Myers to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Nicky Van Noren. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Now it's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Seahawks have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Here we go. Here we go. White, 33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jacobs. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Set.
First and 10 at
yellow.
the 42-yard
Red,
line.
side, blue, striker. Ready, ready.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Claws, 10. Ready, ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Claws, red. Flies, blue. Hut, hut.
Working out of the gun. Love. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.